today? Today I wanted to make a vlog because I felt like talking to you, and I wanted to let you know how my life is going and stuff like that, because as you might have noticed, I have not been around, and I wanted to make a vlog for a long time. I believe I said at the last vlog that I wanted let's update it. I wanted to make vlogs, but I thought now was the time. And as you can see, first thing, my hair is like totally different. it's short all the way, so it's a little longer here, and it's totally short on this side, and of course it's blue. You know, not that I want to compare myself with other artists in that way, but I believe that Picasso had like a blue period. Now, well, I had like a very long pink period, and now it was like in my mind I wanted to change, and I didn't know what, and then it became blue. So now I have like a totally. You maybe also saw it in my last videos, because I think of my last 10 videos, like 6 projects were blue. So a blue period. Anyway, how my life is going. At the moment I am recovering from a mild burnout. That is something that happened before, and I actually never told you, because it just happens to me every often. So once in a while it just happens to me that I have a mild burnout. It can be 6 weeks, it can be 3 months, and at that moment it is just too much. And I might have told you, like, my son is very busy, and if he gets a little bit older, maybe we're going to see if he also has ADHD and stuff like that. So I have my hands full. It's not to complain or something, because I don't want to complain about my son, because he's cute, and he's smart, and he's funny and stuff like that. But he's also hands full. And I think that everyone who has kids, or had kids, or has grandchildren already, kids can be very busy, and I have an especially busy one. So I have my hands full on that. We are also, as I told you the last time, we are also still changing things in the house. We had financially, we had like a little bit that didn't go well, so we fall back in the process of working on the house. But now finally that is resolved, so we are going at it again. And my hobby, I'm looking that way because I'm looking outside when I look that way. My hobby is building like a tank where we can grow our own plants. I believe Gianna also posted like things like that, that she's growing a garden and stuff. Well, we are doing that also, but we are, I don't know how it's called, like my hubby told me, but I can't remember. It is like where you can make your own fish that you can eat actually, but we're not going to eat the fish ourselves, because we have fish that eat fish. So we have like a catfish, a red-tailed catfish, and he eats fish, and he needs it's very expensive if you go to the store and buy all the fish. And we also thought it was better just to make it ourselves, because we know if you go to the store and you buy feeder fish, so goldfish or something like that. I know that sounds very like, but they also eat like other fish in nature. So this time only we pick the fish they eat, but they eat everything. So everything they get their mouth on, they eat it. So we pick the feeder fish, and we grow them to make sure that they don't have bacteria and stuff like that, because we can monitor that ourselves to see what the fish eats, and how it's taken care of and stuff like that. So it's like a biosystem, and on one end there's going to be fish for the fish. And then on one end there's going to be soil, and on the soil we're going to grow vegetables, and it's going to be like with a fountain and stuff like that. I believe that it's going to be a fountain or waterfall, one of the two. And then that is going to water the plants, and by that the plants filter the water for the fish, so you don't have to change the water, only add water if it vaporizes. So that's something we're working on. We're also working in the house, and the garden really needed to be done, but we didn't have the money. And I always say when we didn't have the money, just to give the little why that is, we made a lot of mistakes in the past, and not a lot of bad mistakes, but just a few stupid mistakes, and on top of that a few things happened, and that's what we needed to solve. So we worked both very hard to solve that, and now that's solved. So now we can go on with our life like we wanted to. Maybe that's a little bit personal, but I don't mind sharing, because I know that like in America and stuff like that, at least that's what I found as a Dutch woman, that Americans don't really like to talk about that. But we here in the Netherlands don't really mind. At least I don't. I believe Janet also doesn't. Sorry, but nevertheless, we had such a busy time with all the things I needed to do, and like really, I can't even tell you how many projects I made, but at some point it was just I had a breaking point, and it was especially like after the winter, and it was like we in the Netherlands have like very strange weather. So we have like warm winters almost, and very cold. It can be until the summer very cold. And then all of a sudden it's like bam, it's like bloody hot. It's like sweat dripping down your face, and it's like as if you are in a tropical island, but not in a nice way, because it's very humid here, and in the summer when it's warm, and that's just not something you really want. And it can be like super dry, so like in 5 or 6 weeks it can be like super hot. So hot that like the crops and stuff like that die, and it also can be the other way around, that there's so much rain that the crops die because they're just way too wet, and it's just like very strange weather. But one of the weather patterns in the Netherlands also is that we have like long dark grayish winters that actually start very early and stop very late in the season. And at this moment it's sunny, like the light that you see here, that's just from outside, so it's very sunny. So I'm very happy. You can also see like the people outside. This is going to be a strange vlog, by the way, because it's going everywhere, but that's just me. Sorry. But everywhere the people are just outside and happy that the sun is shining again, and it can be like a week, and then it's going to be like the nastiest weather you've ever seen. So you never know, but like the dark winters and stuff like that, we really have to take vitamin D, because there's such not the long hours of sunlight, and that also not really helps with if you're already prone to having a burnout, or having like depressions and stuff like that. I haven't had like a real depression in a long time, but I have like at this moment, I don't know if you can see it on me or something like that, but I'm really tired, and I can feel that it's slowly recovering, but I really need some time for that. Nevertheless, the rest of what is going on here is I do a lot of beading. Only just I'm having this thing. I'm making here a necklace for a friend of mine with a rivoli. So I'm definitely beading, and I'm going to use some blue beads for that, so some pearls. What it's going to be, it's going to be 2 rivolis on the side, so one 18mm and one 14mm, and then one 8mm strand to her neck, and then 2 6mm strands connected to that 8mm strand, so that you have like a focal piece, and then 2 not together, but one is longer than the other one. So that's what I'm working on. And Sunday is also my birthday, so this week I have to do a lot of things in the house so that everything is nice and clean, because you know, if you work in the garden, like, your house is going to be full of mud and sand and stuff like that. So I needed to clean that. And like my windows outside are just so gross because hubby worked in the garden and he scooped the sand and stuff up, and that's blown so over my my windows, so I have to clean my windows. So that's something I have to do. Other from that, I'm feeling fine, but as I said, I'm just super tired, and I wanted to make like a normal video this week because I have a project coming on. Let me see if I can find it real quick, because oh yes, here I have it. This is the next bracelet that is going to be. So it's going to be, sorry, I always wanted to, if I point that way because it's the screen I'm watching on, but I need to hold it in front of the camera. So that is going to be like the next thing we're going to make, and it's like a zigzag bracelet, only with a little different technique. So I'm going to do that, and I'm still working on that bracelet for the cross and sword earrings, but really I keep breaking like my thread on the bicones, so I need to find a totally different way. And I was scrolling Pinterest and I saw someone doing something that looked like my work, and I was like, oh, I can maybe like twist and turn it like that it maybe has two the same size or something like that. So I'm still working on that, but it's just going to take a longer time. But this is just going to be like a next project, and I have a bunch of those projects lying here around. Like I also have like this bracelet that I still need to finish there, and I need to make a clasp on it. So this is going to be one of those projects that we're going to make, and this is going to be a reversible bracelet. So as you can see, like one side has the 6x4, I believe it is. I don't know for sure. Can also be 8x6. And then on the other side you can also wear it like this, and then you have it like this. So that's coming up. And what else do we have? Oh yes, I made like a little heart bracelet. I'm sorry for the colors because I know they're a little bit childish, but these were the pearls I have, and in the meanwhile I have from Potomac, I have like a different pearls. So this is one of the projects we're going to make. So this is just a little heart bracelet, and I think that's very cute. I actually, maybe I'm first going to do this one. I'm not sure, for Mother's Day maybe. So I think that this is a very cute bracelet with the hearts. What else is coming up? Let's see. Oh yeah, I made one in green. So that's the reversible bracelet. Also made one in green. And I have like really a lot of stuff coming up because I have, oh yes, I wanted to show you. I had one bracelet that, sorry for the angle. I'm going to see if I can find it real quick. Oh yes, I put it here. I have like such a beading stash mess. I made like a bangle, and it's with bugles, and I sent this to the Bits and Button, and I got rejected, and I was very it's not that I'm disappointed, because if they don't like it, they don't like it, but what I was disappointed about is that I sent the pictures and I got like a confirmation. No, that's not the correct word. I got the confirming email, you know what I mean, that the photos came in. And I waited a month, and I heard nothing. And after that month, I emailed them, and they never got the photos. So I waited a month for nothing. Then I had to wait. I had to wait 2 weeks, and then I got rejected. I was like, I could have had this up in a PDF file or something like that for such a long time. But I think I'm actually going to make a video about this, because this is easy to make, and the PDF file is just going to be like an extra backup because it's easy to make, and as I said, it's with bugles and with cup chain. So I think it's very nice. I saw the bracelet Gianna made. Of course, you all know the bracelet. If you don't know the bracelet, go check out the video because it's very cute. And it's just I thought, oh, cup chain, nice, and I tried it, and this is with 4mm cup chain, so it's a little bigger. I believe that Gianna uses the 3mm cup chain. This is with 4mm cup chain, and that is going to be up before this is getting a super long video. Anyway, there are a few things that are coming up, and I'm working on different projects, but I have to go to my closet for that, so that's going to be a too long video. Anyway, what I wanted to tell you is that I'm coming back soon. What also is a thing for me, I have new medication for my lungs, and I'm super happy with that, what I had, and that also helped me from making a video for a long time. Is that I, maybe you, in the last videos I made, you maybe heard like I coughed a lot. And every time, again and again and again, and it was very frustrating for me. Sometimes I had to pause the video just to cough, and it was very frustrating for me. But now I have new medication that is Spiriva. I don't know if you know if it is the same in English, but it's like a medicine that makes sure that your lungs are getting drier. I already had like something to widen my lungs, and I already had something to dry and dry my lungs, and that is like a built-in antibiotic. I don't know how to explain that, but it's like it makes sure that your lungs don't get irritated and stuff like that. Well, that worked for like years and years, and now it was just, I was just over it. And someone told me, I believe it was some of you guys, I don't know who anymore, because it was a long time ago, but that person said to me like that you can get over stuff, so that you can get over some medication that you can't, that it just doesn't work anymore for you. So I thought maybe that's indeed the case, and then I get a call from the doctor that I needed to come, because I need to get a lung checkup like every year. And I had a long time already, I don't know if I told you that the last time, but then when I walk to the city, like I have like a city nearby, so that's like what is it, like a kilometer walk, so it's not very far. So I walked that, and then I just walked back. But every time when I did that, I had like a woozy feeling in my head, and I really had to like sit down when I was at home and just take a little time to, it was not even catch my breath, because the breathing was okay, but it was just that I felt very woozy. And then I went to the lung test, and I had to scale and stuff like that, and then blow a pipe, and they measure like what your lungs are, like how many, the capacity of your lungs. Well, it turns out that my capacity was going way down, and that I had a lack of oxygen, and that every time when I walked, my lungs would like fill up, not fill up like really fill up, but like collect like fluid in my lungs, and that made because I walk at a strong pace, because I'm just like that, we need to go like that, and what actually happened was that my lungs, they filled up, and that's why I didn't get as much oxygen as I really needed. So now I have this stuff. Now it's like good and bad, because I never read like the description before. I know how to take it in, because they tell you that and stuff like that, but I never read the side effects, because when you know something that's maybe happening, you're going to pay attention to it. So I never read the side effects, and then I will just see and go what goes for me and what doesn't go for me. Well, what happened to me, and that always happens to me, is like there is a category, because I'm a very allergic person, there is a category of people that have like the side effects that just a few people have. Well, I always fit in that category with at least one or two things. So what I had is like dry mouth to the extreme. Like I'm going to take a sip of water now, because I feel that it's before I go inside very cracky like that, because that's going to happen. you don't want to hear me in the morning. It's like really like like that. It's just But so I bought like this bubble. I'm not getting paid for this, by the way, but I bought this bubble. I have 3 of these. I have one in green, in blue, and in green, blue, and in pink, of course, because I have 3. But this is very nice. This filters your water, so it doesn't really, and is not really needed for my country, especially in the part where I live, because we have like water that is coming from a very clean place, from a nature place, and it's almost like spring water, what is coming out of our water system. So it's not very bad. But I have this one, a bubble, and really like it because it's very convenient to take everywhere. Nevertheless, what is one of the side effects is that you get dry throat to the max, and it affects your teeth. So I'm not very happy with that, of course, because my other 2 medications also do that. So it's like dry, dry, dry. So what happened the last few weeks, because I have this for a month now, is that like my total fluid system in my total body, and that was one of the side effects, is just totally messed up. It is like, as I said, I've tried a dry throat, and like my nostrils, everything felt just weird, and I lost a lot of weight in fluid, so not in fat. I wish that was the case, but it's not. Like in fluid, it was just very, very weird, and I don't know if you noticed, but mostly I have like a very thick neck, and that's also gone down, and like this is just fat, so this is not fluid. But like in my face and stuff like that, like some parts are just not as fluidy anymore. But also like my hands, because I had like a really long time that I always have problems with fluid, because we eat very salty. I know it's my own fault, but my hubby likes meat and stuff like that, and we eat very salty. But like my fluid system was so down, and like I couldn't go really well to the toilet. Let's keep it nice and decent. That's the word, decent. But I couldn't go really well to the toilet and stuff like that. So I really had to struggle with that a few weeks. I also had like problems with getting warm and cold and stuff like that without having any fevers or stuff like that. So that was one of the things. And the worst thing was, and I had it like the first 10 days or something, like the first 2 weeks, was that I had like really strong acid that's coming from your stomach. I don't know if I said it correctly. Oh man, that was so bad. It was so bad that it was also during the day, and mostly at night, but also during the day, and it hurt so bad. And I have I ate tons of that stuff that helps against that. It was just very bad. So that was not really very nice also. But now I just have to drink like tons of water, because I have dry throat like all the time. So that's not very nice. And I can also really notice it if affects my voice very much. I don't know if you hear that, but I hear it if I try to sing, and I'm not going to do that on camera because you don't want to hear that, because you want your ears longer than today. But I just like to sing with my music because it makes me happy and stuff like that. But I can really feel like some notes I can't like make those anymore, because like my throat is just very, very, very dry. Anyway, because this is going to be a very long video, because I believe I've been talking for 25 minutes already, because I just can do that. But anyway, if you're still here, thank you for listening to me. Thank you. Give this video a thumbs up if you like vlogs like this. Or that you want them to be short that it can be, but I have a lot to tell because we haven't talked to each other for a long time. Anyway, my birthday is this Sunday, so I'm very excited for that. Not going to keep it very big, because well, I'm becoming 28 already. So it's not that we have to have like a very cool party or something like that, because it's just I'm too old for that. And well, that's just what is coming up. So I hope that you like this update, and I'm going to make a few things. I am sure that I missed things, and that I have to make another video and stuff like that. but I'm going to do that later. And I just wanted you to know that well, just what is going on in my life, and I'm just busy, and that with the burnout and stuff like that, and the getting used to the new medication, but it was really a struggle for me. And with all the things that we're doing in the house, at the end of the day, I'm just tired. Normally I go to bed like in 3 in the morning or stuff like that, but I just can't make it anymore. I go to bed at a normal time, and what's normal, right? But normal time, and I'm getting off at a normal time, and at the end of the day I'm just super tired. And like today's Thursday, normally this is like my day to make video, but I'm making a talking video now, because talking video is very easy for me, because I can just babble on, and I hope that you're still listening and that you like what I'm telling. But like a tutorial video is just I need to take the steps and do this, do that, and it also really takes a long time, because it takes me longer to make that video than to make this video. Nevertheless, I hope that you all are doing well. As you might have seen, I reached 50,000 subscribers. I just spit on myself. Sorry. I reached 50,000 subscribers, so thank you for that. I'm going to make a totally separate video on that, because I don't think it's fair to make this in the vlog and at the end of the vlog. So I'm just going to do a separate video of that, but I need to think, because I just didn't took the time for that yet. I'm sorry for that, but I really need to take the time to make a proper video for that. It's going to be a contest again, so it's going to be like something you need to make in some colors, and I'm still doubting if I'm going to do that. If I'm going to do that like something that you have to make. As I said, don't start anything, because I haven't said anything yet, but that we have to make something all the same, so just like we did the last time. I don't know if you can remember the last time, but we all make the same, something very easy. That's also for the beginner, easy, so that we easy peasy lemon squeezy. I heard something say that someone say that last time, was very funny. I don't know why, but it just is. That is going to be very easy, so that everyone can make this, and that also beginners can just enter this. And then I'm just going to put all the names in a jar, and then I'm just going to, if you follow the rules and you have an entry, I'm just going to make you, I'm going to do your name in the pot, and then I'm going to stir and just pull someone out. That's also going to be an option. Or I think I'm going to make a question video for that, what you would like the most, but I'm not sure yet, because I don't know if it's fair to ask. But also can be an option is that I just let you make something of my channel, and then we're going to do like a voting team for which one is liked the most. But I don't think that's fair, because like I'm sure that if you make like a hard projects like the Sienna pen and stuff like that, that is one of the harder projects on my channel. I am just not sure if that's fair for the beginners, as beginners can't make that, and I'm really scared that people are going to vote for that, because that's more, and then in that way the beginners don't have a chance. And also, why should we also make for a contest just a very hard project? We can also just make something that's fun and light, and it can be made in a half hour, so that if you have just a little bit of spare time, because as you know, I don't have a lot of spare time too, so maybe you need more spare time and stuff like that. Anyway, because I'm going to ramble for the next 20 minutes also, so I'm not going to do that, because I can just ramble on and ramble on. Anyway, I'm just going to stop this video now, and I hope that you enjoyed this video. Sorry if you didn't enjoy it. I know a lot of you don't like vlog videos, but I'm going to be back, but just give me a little time. Pressure is my worst enemy at this moment, and I just need to focus on chill. Like this week my son goes to school, then he has 2 weeks of vacation. I know for a fact that Monday and Tuesday Monday and Tuesday I have like the day off because my hubby is at work and my kid is at his aunt. So I'm very happy with that. And so I will have 2 days off, and I'm very happy with that because that means that I can like do all the things I need to film in those 2 days. And I'm just going to do that because I'm already, do you know what I mean? I set my mind to do that, so I'm just going to do that then. So I'm going to do that next week, and then I hope that I can film these 3 projects, and then maybe also the video for the contest. But sorry if I'm a little late, and that is not that I'm not grateful that you all subscribe to me and that I reached 50,000 subscribers, but I just need a little time because I need to work on myself first before I can give everything to my channel again. Anyway, this was just a super long rambling video. I'm sorry for that, and I will see you the next time. Bye. Have a nice day.